What if I told you that you could pack for a 3-week trip to Europe, including a Mediterranean cruise, in just a carry-on bag and a personal item? I'm telling you what, it is possible. Using the right packing methods and a few special tools that I'm going to share with you, you could turn this to this. Well, some of you might be wondering, Joanna, why didn't you just use a larger suitcase? Don't you know international flights allow you a checked-in bag as well as a carry-on? But here's the deal. There's this mysterious thing called lost luggage, and it seems to be happening more frequently. And with 4 legs to our flight to Europe, well, the chances of having our luggage lost was really high. But you know what? There was another thing. I knew we were going to be transitioning a lot from hotel to hotel, city to city, and I didn't want to drag a huge suitcase across the cobblestones or try to lug it up the stairs in a VRBO or a hotel that had no elevator. But more than that, I wanted to challenge myself to pack lean, because here's the thing I found out. We don't need as much stuff as we think we do. So how do we do this? How do we pare down what we need so it fits in a carry-on and a personal piece of luggage? Well, first of all, I think it's important to determine what you need. It begins with this. What season are you traveling in? We knew that our trip was going to fall over the end of April into the first part of May, and so we needed to pack accordingly. But we also had a Mediterranean cruise that we needed to think about. And we also knew that we weren't just going to be in the warmer climates of Italy. We were going to drive up into the Dolomites, which meant we were going to have jackets and warmer clothes as well as some boots, not only for the Dolomites, but because we were in the bridge season over in Italy. And so we each packed a puffer jacket. I brought a raincoat and I had a hoodie as well. And so we would layer when it got cold. I also took some of my really comfortable walking boots, and I'm so glad I did. They were great for the Dolomites, but they were also really great for that super rainy day in Istanbul. Another thing that really helped me pack lean and mean was thinking of a capsule wardrobe. And so I tried to determine kind of a color scheme. You see a lot of black here. I like black, but also I kind of went with the wines and things that would complement that. A little couple pieces of red for a pop of color when I felt like it. My jackets all went with multiple pieces, and my shirts also could be used with capris or the jeans. And with those combinations, it gave me more than 21 days worth of things that I could wear. But there was also another secret to packing lean and mean, and that was to find a couple of times during that 3-week period that we could do laundry. One of them was on the cruise ship and the other was at an Airbnb. When it came to shoes, I really tried to pack lean. As I said, I had my walking boots. I took a pair of slip-on sandals because they were really flat and could pack down. Took some dress sandals. And most importantly of all, I took a really good pair of walking shoes that had been broken in and had proven themselves on other trips to allow me to sightsee all day and still not have super sore feet. But another thing that was kind of miraculous is we were each able to take our special neck pillows, because both of us have some issues that way. And so no matter how uncomfortable the bed might be, at least our pillow was good. And I'm going to show you the secret weapon that allowed us to do that at the end of this video. The second is to use some super smart packing methods. There's a big debate whether you should use packing cubes or not. And then even in that, there's a debate between should you use packing cubes or compression cubes. Well, I came up with a hybrid that I kind of want to share with you. And that's this. Turn your packing cube into a compression cube. Are you ready to see how it works? If you're online much, you're probably familiar with the Marie Kondo method of folding your clothes, but I want to show you how it works. You just lay out your shirt, fold it in thirds, half that, and then here's the secret. To get a nice tight block, fold from the neck and fold it flat like that, tucking in the ends, and then you just envelope it into your bag. As you begin to fill that up, all of a sudden when you zip it up, your packing cube becomes a compression cube. Jeans work the same way. You fold them in half, and then I like to start from the waist, fold it like that, fold it back like a book fold, and then like that, and you've got a tight little block that you can put in here. And then if you've got room like I do, you can fit more shirts. Zip that up, and once it's full, it becomes like a compression tube as well. I really love the set of packing cubes that I got from Amazon. It was a 6-piece set, but I only used 2 of the smalls and the medium in my trip. But it also came along with shoe bag and 2 plastic containers, one being a TSA travel. And oh my goodness, you guys, you can stuff it with stuff. As you can see, I love using the clear zippered bags for my liquids, but also for my dry cosmetics. And I love my little emergency kit. I had heard that you could take scissors if the blade was short enough, and sure enough, they let us through the whole trip. Also, absolutely love these little zipper cases that I got from Amazon. They're great for your earbuds and your charging cables, but I gotta tell you, power block is a necessity. It saved me so many times as I was using Google Maps or taking videos and pictures on our trip. But one of my favorite zipper pouches is my plane bag that I put together. This is awesome. You don't have to dig through all your stuff to find those things that you're gonna need on your overnight flight. Instead, you can just put them in here. I've got my reading glasses when I take my contacts out. I also have another little zipper pouch filled with different things that I might need: a contact case, my contacts in the morning, some little wisp to brush my teeth in the morning. But I've also got my eye mask and earplugs. Also have wired earbuds so that I can watch the movie in the back of the seat entertainment center. And I love this little bottle. This is where I put all my vitamins that I take at night and in the morning, so they're all in one handy little place. Now it's time to start packing. One of the things that I think we often do is misuse our space. There's these wonderful indentions in a carry-on that really are a great place to just kind of put those little things that maybe can fold small, just kind of fill those grooves that are it's going to be lost anyway. I did the same thing over here with different things that we might need on the trip. But if you don't have small things like that, you can also fill it with some clothes that are folded lengthways. Now comes your packing cubes. And look at this. One of the things that people have against packing cubes is because they say it leaves so much loose space. Well, I'm going to show you that when you pack them full and they become kind of like compression cubes, the extra space that you do have, you're going to find a lot of use for. Another underutilized space is our shoes. For this trip, I put my nightshirt into my sandals and also my hair towel. You can also fill shoes with socks or undies, all sorts of things, just to fill up the space that might be underutilized otherwise. When you're packing 3 weeks in a carry-on, every space needs to be utilized. Using packing cubes with this compression method really does use space wise. One of the things I love about packing cubes is, unlike compression cubes that zip down and kind of have this sort of shape, these remain like a block and use every bit of space really well. Well, as you can see, we still have a bunch of stuff that we need to figure out what to do, and there is some other things that are going to go into the carry-on. But first of all, let me put your mind at rest. This will go into the backpack, and this is my traveling outfit that I'll be wearing. Also be wearing my boots because it's good to wear your heaviest clothes, and also I will be taking my rain jacket with my hoodie and all of that. This is an expandable tote bag in case we have some stuff, and we did, that we wanted to bring home, and it's awesome. That is going to slip into the front pocket of my husband's carry-on. But we still have to figure out what to do with my pillow and my puffer jacket and all of my jackets and some of the stuff that we're going to use on the cruise. So it's time to pull out my secret weapon. Vacuum storage bags. Seriously, you guys, almost miraculous. Let me show you how it works. And so you see that my pillow deflated down to about 1.5 inches or so. Now you do have to be careful with these bags because they can develop a leak, which this one kind of has. It was much skinnier, but hopefully we can still make this work. You fit it into your carry-on like this. And then I have these wonderful little compression straps built into my suitcase, which is helpful. And also if you need to, you can, if you've got an expandable, you can expand. But mine actually worked. It takes some work, but it works, I promise. there's your carry-on. Now I have to tell you, it's kind of a beast. It is heavy. It probably is about 35 pounds. So it's not easy to maneuver in and out of the plane when you're lifting it into the overhead compartments. But oh, you guys, it was so wonderful to have everything I need in one spot. Now, some of you are maybe thinking, but did you have to pump like that every single time? No, it's just on my pillow. What we did was on the cruise, we took all of this cruise stuff, we put it in that second vacuum bag, and we never opened that one. So it worked out great. And now for the all-star vote of our trip, it has to be my homie backpack that I got on Amazon. This thing, it looks like just an ordinary little backpack, doesn't it? But oh, there's so much more. It has so many zippers, compartments, so many places for things. I'll show you how they work. It's also expandable, which you're going to see in a moment. It has this wonderful back compartment that can be for your computer, but I actually used it for my journal, my Bible, my travel books, all of that. But it's this middle compartment that's really amazing. All of a sudden, your 12-inch backpack has turned into probably, by the time it's loaded, at least 18, maybe 20 inches. So when I finally got everything packed in this, it was pretty full, you guys. Look how much that expands. Isn't that amazing? My favorite thing though is it has this wonderful little sleeve. So it just popped on to the carry-on and worked great. So there you have it, you guys. 3 weeks in Europe in a carry-on and a personal item. I put affiliate links down in the description below. If you enjoyed this content and you like some more how-tos on just kind of the practical things of living, but especially with that heart that's centered around God, well, I would love to have you subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell. And hey, if you haven't checked out how to plan your dream trip, I go through 5 important steps that really helped me in this video.